it's Lauren Gafer here and welcome back to another episode of Tuesday Tips, where I share weekly tips, advice and inspiration to help you live a more nourished life around your very busy lifestyle. Today I'm talking about a subject which so many women that I work with struggle with, myself included. It is absolutely prevalent everywhere I go, and it's emotional eating. Are emotions driving your food choices? Now, this is something that so many women that I work with struggle with, and it's not something that I'm necessarily going to be able to cure for you in a 5 to 7 minute video, but I want to give you some tips today to help you become a little bit more aware of emotional eating, what it's about, and some tips to help you overcome this and to boost your mood. Now, in previous videos, we've talked about stress and the importance of sleep in managing your stress levels. I've also touched on, the emotional eating side of mindless snacking in front of the TV. So if you've not had a chance to watch those videos yet, then do make sure you go back and catch those, because we're within the same kind of wheelhouse here. We're talking about, mindful eating. We're talking about our emotions and food. This is one of the biggest things that I help women with. So today I want to share with you some tips that are going to help you to boost your mood and try and add a little bit more consciousness around this idea of emotional eating. So what's happening when we're actually allowing our emotions to control the foods that we're eating? What's happening is that we're not actually allowing ourselves to feel the emotions. We are suppressing our emotions with food because we've been told that it's not okay to be sad, it's not okay to be angry, it's not okay to be upset. How many times when you're feeling those things are you told, oh, it's going to be okay, or hush, hush, you'll be fine? We don't want to necessarily be told that everything's going to be okay. Sometimes we just want to feel rubbish, and that is okay. It is okay not to be okay. Our mental health is really, really important area of our, overall health to look after. But what we're doing when we eat with our emotions is we are suppressing those emotions. We're not allowing ourselves to feel these things. And it is okay to actually feel sad and angry and upset. So one of the things I want to kind of plant a seed for you is to make you realize that, do you know what? It's okay to feel these things. You don't have to numb them. You don't have to suppress them with food, because ultimately what's happening when you do that, because let's face it, we're rarely choosing kale or quinoa stir fry when we're feeling angry about something. We're going straight for the chocolate, we're going straight for the biscuits, we're going straight for the giant packets of crisps. It's never the good stuff. And then what happens after you've actually eaten all that food is not only are you feeling sad and upset about whatever situation has made you feel sad and upset, but you feel terrible about yourself as well. So it's a self-perpetuating guilty cycle of feeling awful, and I don't want that for you, and nobody wants that for you. So I want to try and help you to nip this in the bud so you don't have to feel awful about yourself all the time. There are ways around this. So I want to share a couple of tips to help you to boost your mood, and things that you can actually do instead of reaching for all the sugar when you're feeling sad or upset. One of these is breathing. And I know that sounds a bit weird because, well, we all breathe, otherwise I wouldn't be standing here if I wasn't breathing. But we don't breathe properly. We don't breathe into the bottom of our lungs. We don't breathe into the base of our stomachs when we're running around like headless chickens, 100 miles an hour, fully stressed all the time. We live our lives in fight or flight. I've talked about this before, and we shallow breathe. I'm doing it now. We shallow breathe. So I want to invite you to do more deep breathing, because this is going to help to calm your nervous system. It's going to fire your parasympathetic nervous system, which allows your body to rest and digest, and it calms you down. So all you do is you take a deep breath in through your nose, right into the pit of your stomach, and you exhale through your mouth. Make sure your exhale is longer than your inhale. I feel better already. And that is going to help to calm your nervous system. So when you're feeling the urge to grab something, when you're feeling angry or someone's upset you, try this deep breathing technique. You only need 2 or 3 or 4 deep breaths to actually help you feel better, and then you feel calmer. You can think to yourself, hang on a minute, no, I'm not going to make this bad decision. I'm not actually hungry. I'm going to go and do something more productive with my emotions, like go for a run or talk to a friend about it, or any number of other things you could do to help you feel better. Have a bath, paint your nails, anything. I talk about these kinds of things all the time. Things to make you feel better that don't necessarily involve making you feel worse about yourself because you've just eaten a giant bar of dairy milk. Okay, so deep breathing is something you can do every single day. It's free, it doesn't take a lot of time, and it will make you feel better. It will calm your nervous system, and it's a tip that you can use both as you'll feel like you're about to choose something that you don't want to be binging on, and just to generally calm your nervous system and help you feel less stressed overall. My second tip to help you boost your mood is to actually eat foods that help to boost your serotonin. Now, serotonin is our feel-good hormone, and we are typically quite deprived of serotonin because our bodies simply cannot make enough to keep up with our incredibly hectic lifestyles. So you can eat more foods that contain tryptophan, which is an amino acid that helps to boost your serotonin. One excellent source of tryptophan is eggs. So they're really, really quick to cook. Just make yourself a quick scrambled egg, or you could have 3 or 4 boiled eggs in your fridge that you've prepped in advance that you can just kind of slice up and put on a couple of oat cakes. That's going to help to balance your blood sugar when you're feeling a bit all over the place, but also provide you with that tryptophan to help you boost your serotonin. The second food that I would recommend are almonds. So you can either have a handful of almonds, or you can spread some almond butter on some apple slices. Anything along those lines. Almonds are an excellent source of tryptophan. And the third food, which is an amazing source of tryptophan and quite timely, given that we are currently in the lead up to Christmas, is turkey. Turkey is packed full of tryptophan, so include more turkey in your overall diet. You can buy turkey mince that you can make a bolognese out of, or you can make burgers or meatballs out of it, or turkey steaks that you would perhaps use instead of chicken or regular steaks. So just include a little bit more turkey, and that's going to also boost your tryptophan. And my final tip to help to boost your mood a little bit and help you towards avoiding so much emotional eating is around journaling and gratitude. Now, I know this might sound a little bit kind of like airy-fairy, houncy-flouncy, and it's the big kind of buzzword of 2019, but it's something that I've actually been doing recently, and it does make you feel better about your life. Even when things are really not going well, even when you feel like nothing's going right and everything's just awful, there will be some things in your life that you can be grateful for, and acknowledging those and writing them down is so, so powerful. It doesn't have to be anything enormous. It can be, a cup of tea with a friend. It can be, someone said something nice about my jumper today and that made me feel good. Anything along those lines. Or it can be the roof over my head, my support system, my friends and family, anything that makes you feel better, anything that you feel actually grateful for. And it's something that I've been doing, and I've noticed it has made me feel a lot better when things have been really, really stressful. So that's something that you could try as well. So, to summarise, my 3 tips to help you boost your mood and help to avoid emotional eating. The first of these was deep breathing. We don't breathe deeply enough, so make sure that you are doing that. My second tip was to eat more tryptophan-rich foods to help boost your serotonin, and those were eggs, almonds and turkey. And my third tip was around journaling and gratitude. And the other thing that you could do with your journaling, if gratitude just doesn't really kind of ring with you, then acknowledge your emotions, write down how you're feeling, and sometimes it's just good to kind of get it out and get it on a piece of paper and out of your head to help you process whatever it is that's been going on for you. So I hope you found that useful, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Take care. Bye.